What up, FAS gang? Doing a review today on the Dongfang 200 GSA Captain. If you're new to the channel or you're always watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So a quick overview of the good and the bad. I'll start with the good. Obviously in this take here, in the deep woods, it's about 233 acres. Good place to put this thing to the test. Lots of Florida sugar sand and giant roots to go around and over. And I mean, this thing can handle it. Basically, it's underpowered, so you have to gas all the way out, but it can handle me by myself and probably a kid. Just me and the boys today, so I didn't get to test that theory. So a good thing is these tires are tubeless, so you won't have to worry about a flat out here as long as you have a decent air pump to get you going again. I do have an inverter for my battery, and I do carry a spare battery sometimes, but not on this trip. So with the plug and a nice lightweight air pump, you'll be fine. Now on the trail, you would have to worry about damaging the frame, as I did. Now I'm guessing this frame was put together by someone of my caliber of welding, or just a little bit above that. Speeded through. Pretty much they're sped through on the assembly line to lower the cost. I want to say the engine is holding up pretty well. I do push it a lot, and I did break it in. And of course a regular oil change, and that's by the eye because I haven't put an RO meter on it. If you've been watching, I mentioned in the other videos about the auto start not working. Probably blew the starter solenoid. All the lights are working fine when the buggy is on, horn and everything. The battery seems to be powering it, but it only works with pull start. No issues there, fires on the first pull. If you're wondering about the exhaust I had mounted on there, I ended up going back with the stock one. The intake is fine, pod filter, but you probably want to weld a regular slip-on there. You won't just be able to plug and play. I broke the frame right here, and that's where the chain adjustment is, actually, and it doesn't seem to be touching the frame, but it does rub sometimes. I can feel it. One thing you guys want to check and maintain is the adjustment for the clutch. These 4 screws here, this one is for forward and reverse down here, and what I found was I didn't tighten it, and it would be a big clunking noise whenever I move the stick into gear. And so as soon as you get this thing, that's definitely something you want to tighten up, and also put some Loctite on it. It did kind of mess up the threads on the point where you want the perfect adjustment for mine. So just be aware of that. Just make sure you put Loctite on it. That way you won't have to deal with the constant adjustment, because mine's all 8 up. The thread is 8 up, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep a tight lock on there, even with Loctite. That day of riding, what you see, I'm pretty much questioning what type of metal this is, because I don't know why I can't get it to focus now, but metal right here is kind of a weird option, I guess, because it's like a solid piece of, I have to buy someone to weld that back on for me with the right metal and the right skill, because I have no idea what I'll be doing if I try that. Overall, nice little buggy. If I was to do it again, it'd definitely be a bigger size. Avoid the mistakes that I made and you'll be fine. Stay tuned for the video of me fixing it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Ride fast.